Alright, so we made a project called Tic-Tac-Toe. Basically the rules of Tic-Tac-Toe, if you don't know, Tic-Tac-Toe is played on a 3x3 grid by two players who alternately place the marks X and O in one of the 9 spaces in the grid. Decide who plays first and who is X and who is O. Each place X or O down. The person who gets 3 in a row with their symbol X and O wins.
The given code is an implementation of tic-tac-toe game using the third module of Python. The game board is represented as a 3x3 matrix, and the game is played between two players, one represented by X and the other by O. The game can be played in two modes, player versus computer or player versus player. The code begins by defining the game variables such as the number of moves, the turn, the mode, the player and machine characters, the board matrix, and an array to store the winning score. The turtle module is used to draw the game board and the moves on the screen. The screen size is set to fit 500 times 500, and the background color is set to black. The moves are represented by a white pen of size 5. The board matrix is initialized to have empty squares represented by an underscore. These are various functions defined to perform different tasks, such as displaying messages, drawing rectangles, checking for a win, evaluating the board, checking for moves left, and animating the winning move. The game begins by displaying a welcome screen, where the player can choose the game mode. Once the mode is selected, the game board is displayed, and the game can begin. Each player takes turns placing their moves on the board, and the game continues until a player wins or the game is tied. Once the game is over, the player can choose to replay or quit the game.
Okay, so we could run the code and see. We have the tic-tac-toe screen, and then you could either play with machine or human. Let's go with machine first. I place X down, the machine picks O. I place X down, O, X, O, X, O, X. And that will be a tie screen. If you click anywhere, it will continue. And then you could replay or quit. Let's quit. And it'll restart the code. So we could run it again. For example, this time you play with a human. You place here, boom, boom, and then X wins. And then it will just say X1. Click anywhere, continue. You could replay, and then you could go with human again. For example, this time O wins. And then O wins. Just displays O1, and then you could click anywhere to continue.